How Rolex became the world's most powerful watch brand. Walk into almost any major city in the world and show someone a Rolex. They might know nothing about watches. They might never have owned a luxury product, but chances are they will recognize the name. Rolex is more than a watch brand. It is a symbol of success, achievement, wealth, and status. For many people, buying a Rolex is not just about telling the time. A phone can do that. It is about owning something that represents progress, discipline, and arrival. But how did one watch company become so powerful that a simple crown logo became recognized around the world? The answer is a story of innovation, precision, marketing, and one of the strongest brand strategies in luxury history. This is how Rolex became the king of luxury watches. The story begins in 1905. Hans Wilsdorf founded a watch company in London. At the time, wristwatches were not yet the serious objects they would later become. Many men still used pocket watches. Wristwatches were often seen as delicate, less reliable, and less precise. But Wilsdorf believed the future was on the wrist. He imagined a world where people would wear watches every day, not just as accessories, but as accurate and dependable instruments. To make that happen, Rolex focused heavily on precision. In 1910, a Rolex became the first wristwatch in the world to receive the Swiss Certificate of Chronometric Precision. This was a turning point. It helped prove that a wristwatch could be more than a fashionable object. It could be a serious timekeeping instrument. In 1919, Rolex moved to Geneva, Switzerland, a city already famous for watchmaking. 1 year later, Montre's Rolex SA was registered in Geneva. Rolex was now positioned at the heart of Swiss watchmaking. By the 1920s, wristwatches still had a major weakness: dust, moisture, and water. These could damage the delicate movement inside the watch. A luxury watch was not truly useful if it could not survive everyday life. Rolex wanted to solve that problem. In 1926, the company introduced the Rolex Oyster. It was one of the first waterproof and dustproof wristwatches, protected by a sealed case. But Rolex did not only create an innovation, it created a story around it. In 1927, British swimmer Mercedes Gleitz wore a Rolex Oyster during her famous English Channel swim attempt. After hours in cold water, the watch continued to work. Rolex turned the moment into a major publicity success. The company placed advertisements celebrating the Oyster's performance, and consumers began to connect Rolex with endurance, reliability, and excellence. Rolex had discovered a powerful formula. Innovation becomes stronger when people remember the story behind it. As the decades passed, Rolex continued improving its watches, but its greatest strength was not only technical, it was emotional. Rolex connected its brand to human achievement: explorers, athletes, pilots, divers, scientists, and adventurers. Whenever people pushed the limits of what was possible, Rolex wanted to be part of the story. In 1953, the British expedition that reached the summit of Mount Everest was equipped with Rolex Oyster Perpetual watches. That same year, Rolex launched the Explorer, a watch connected to the spirit of mountain exploration. Later, the company developed watches associated with diving, aviation, motorsport, and professional use. Each model reinforced the same idea. Rolex was not simply a watch,